Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be playing Vampire Survivors. This is an early access game that's really cheap. It's on Steam and I think maybe mobile as well. A friend of mine gifted it to me and I've been playing it for like a week and a half or so. And it's pretty fun. I've gone through and unlocked all the achievements and special stuff with the exception of beating the Bone Zone in 30 minutes. That is the last achievement for me to beat. It's the hardest stage. It's pretty tricky to do. I tried it once. Didn't work out, so I'm going to be recording my attempt at going again. So I've got, like I said, I've got all the power-ups unlocked at this point, so I've played it a bunch. It's pretty fun overall. Except for Curse. We're leaving Curse turned off, because that's obviously for like farming. We're not going to turn that on a challenge mode. And I have all the characters unlocked as well, even the secret characters, Red Death and Lita. But for this, I think I'm going to be going with Pugnala. There's a few reasons for this. For one thing, Pugnala starts off with double gun, and the gun, if you combine it for like late game, is one of the strongest weapons in the game, at least in my opinion. And he starts off with both of the guns, or she. I actually don't know if it's a guy or a girl. But he or she starts off with both the guns, so right away you've already got two decent starting weapons and a great end-game weapon. Also, his passive, I'm going to call him a he, because I don't really know. His passive is 1% might per level. So this scales infinitely, which is really awesome over something like, Tomorrow has like 40% duration and speed, but it's a static bonus. It doesn't keep going higher. And on the Bone Zone, we're probably going to get decently high level. And like, while Red Death and Lita are both very strong, they are secret characters, which is kind of like cheesing it a little bit. Like, they're intentionally overpowered. I'm not going to use them. Also, Lita is very slow. He has a movement speed penalty, and that is pretty challenging for Bone Zone. And Red Death is really good, but actually Pugnala scales better than Red Death into the late game. So we're going to go with Pugnala, and we're going to go to the Bone Zone, the final stage. We're going to turn on Hyper Mode. Now this one is tricky because, for one thing, there's no healing at all. None of the torches will drop chickens. You cannot get healing from the stage. You can get healing from skills and life leech and all that, as well as your final level up bonuses can heal you, but the actual drops, it will never drop a chicken, so no healing. Also, unlike all the other stages, the Bone Zone, as the stage goes on, it gets more and more power level of the units, like the enemies. They keep scaling up until the 30-minute mark, at which point you've won. So I've got a build in mind. We're going to try to go for it. For those of you that played, getting the build you want is a little bit RNG. So let's go for it. Oh yeah, and our Arcana. I'm going to go with the Iron Blue Will Arcana because it makes the pistol bullets ricochet. And that is incredibly helpful for the early game, the whole game in fact, as your bullets ricochet all over the place. Not to mention, I do plan to go axes as well, and this also powers up axes. Now, of course, after the first Arcana, the ones later are random, which one you're offered. I'm hoping to be offered Slash, so that my axes can crit, because axes are going to be a really big deal for the late game. Also, I don't really know what other one I kind of specifically want for this run. Either healing for the late game healing, or maybe Awake for just more revivals, because it's possible we die. But we're going to start off with the Iron Blue Will, and here we go. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, this is like a game where you basically just run around and your stuff attacks automatically. You actually don't click the attack button. All the attacks are done automatically on a cooldown, depending on the weapon. So the starting off, none of these items are in my final desired build. Santa Water, I do plan to take late in the game, but I want to evolve my pistols first when they combine to one weapon and open up an item slot. So this is a unfortunate start. I'm going to use a reroll already. Ooh, yeah, I'd really rather a better early game pick. Okay, let's go ahead and reroll this. Fire Wand will work. This is also in my final build. We'll grab Fire Wand. All right. So Fire Wand is a slow attacking but powerful damage item. Alright, so I don't want Song of Mana or the Whip. We're going to go ahead and just level up our pistol, which is Fira. Yeah, we're going to level up the pistol. Alright, so Go ahead and grab some experience. And again, the waves keep coming faster and faster as you go. And let's see. And you see, it's a little... Oh my god, I got hit already. Okay, I want to get the pistols maxed out immediately. So we're gonna go pistol level ups every single time I get a level up option. So also, for those of you that are sensitive to like flashing lights and all, this might not be the video for you to watch, because later in the game, as more and more waves come out, like there's going to be just, you're going to be like in a rave. There's just constant streaming of lights and flashes, and it's a little hard to watch, to be completely honest. I do want Candelabra for powering up the axe late game. We're going to go ahead and take Candelabra while it's offered, so we can get our build online better. The item that I'm really looking for the most on the early game is Tiramisu, or Tiragisu, whatever it's called. We need that to evolve our pistols at the 10 minute mark. And it's kind of a rare drop, so you don't always get offered Tiramisu. And if we don't get that, well, this run is kind of over. I also definitely need Empty Tome for the cooldown reduction, so we're going to take that. For those of you that aren't familiar with the game, you can look in the top left corner. You see the 2 guns and the fire wand I picked. You're given 6 weapon slots and 6 accessory slots. Once they fill up, you cannot get new accessories or weapons. So you got to be kind of careful what you pick. We're going to go ahead and take Empty Tome as one of my accessories, because cooldown reduction is, for obvious reasons, extremely good. It makes you attack faster. It makes things like the clock lance that frees enemies faster. It makes the pentagram go off faster. Very, very good. And I'm trying to grab these experience orbs. And I'm not like the best player, so those of you that are like really good at this game are probably watching and is like, well, what is he doing? He's missing all his attacks. Yeah, I basically like just run around and grab experience orbs and let the auto attacks go for it. All right, here's another item for our final build, the duplicator. This one synergizes with the lightning ring to evolve the lightning ring, and I usually do take lightning ring because I kind of like it, but in my last attempt on the Bone Zone, I had lightning ring and it didn't really do that much, because this one, by the end of the game, the enemies are scaled so high, it just wasn't good enough. So I'm going to be replacing lightning ring in my final build, but we are going duplicator as an accessory, because more projectiles are just amazing. So we're going for that. We're going to get more axes, we're going to get more hellfire, we're going to get more pistol shots. Like, just more projectiles is great. Alright. And you probably notice that the enemies are scaling a little bit, like the skeletons aren't dying in one hit anymore. Except for the hellfire, the fire wand. The fire wand is really, really strong. It's very slow, though, and it's a very small area. Alright, we do need spinach as well for the final build. I'm missing a lot of gun level ups because we're getting offered stuff. You see how on the bottom right it says Evo Fire Wand? Because you need spinach to evolve the Fire Wand. Let's go ahead and grab it while it's available, because I don't want to be locked into a bad choice and have to skip a level up later. So we're going to do this. So the goal is to get both our pistols to level 8 by the 10-minute mark, along with finding the Tiramisu. That'll allow us to upgrade both the pistols and combine them into like the laser cannon, which is the Firagy or something. All right, so for this one, I guess we're gonna go with cooldown reduction here. I'd really rather a gun level, but it wasn't offered, so we have to go with this. Alright, so yeah, the cooldown reduction, you shoot faster, the hellfires go out quicker, the axes shoot quicker, the holy water drops faster, and these are all going to be in my final build. I'm also going to go for the Vandalier, for those of you that know that, the birds that upgrade together. Yeah, I'm going for both double guns to combine together, and the Vandalier to combine together. Okay, so this one, we don't want Spellbinder or Hollow... Do we want Spellbinder? No, I don't think so. So we're going to go with a gun level up. More projectiles. Alright. And as you can see, these bullets bouncing around from that Arcana, like, that Arcana to make the bullets bounce is so good. It's so good. Especially when you start getting packed in. Now, the early waves aren't too dangerous. Like, there's some skulls and skeletons running at you. They actually give you time to level up. Okay, so we definitely want Santa Water again, but not until late game. Because, okay, so for those of you that don't play, when I set at the top right, you've only got 6 weapon slots. Once we get the guns upgraded, they combine into one item, and it opens up a weapon slot. So we're going to take Santa Water for the late game, because Santa Water is kind of garbage early game, but it's really good once you evolve it to Laboria, or whatever it's called. I don't know. But you need the Attract Orb to upgrade the Santa Waters. We're going for the Attract Orb. Also, it makes leveling up a lot easier because it's like a magnet, and these level up gems just start sucking into your player from a lot further away. So we're going to grab the Attract Orb. It's only level 1. It's a lot better at level 5, but we're not going to level it too early. All right, so okay. It's a little flyer, guys. Okay, yeah, it starts getting trickier. Quick enemies start coming out. Shooting enemies come out. Bosses come out. Stalkers, etc. So this is unfortunate. I don't want Fire Wand early game. We're going to go with cooldown reduction to shoot quicker. Because every single weapon in the game has a cooldown, and that's how often it fires. Obviously, the guns are very quick. The Hellfire is very slow. So here's Pentagram. I took Pentagram last run, and while it's very, very powerful, obviously, it could also kill the Stalker, which is the only way to kill the Stalker on the stage. I don't think it really contributed to me surviving in the late game. I don't know. Pentagram is really good. Also, Pentagram is a nightmare early game because before you level it, it erases your experience gems. And oh my god, that is a nightmare. But late game, it's amazing. I'm going to skip Pentagram in this run with maybe a mistake. So Spinach or Attract Orb, more damage versus quicker leveling up by picking up stuff from further away. I'm going to go with quicker leveling up because we don't really need damage in the early game. We're still really early. We don't need damage yet. So we're going to go with picking up stuff from further. As you can see, the little crystals, the level up crystals are being sucked in from a little bit further. So it's really nice at level 5. But what I want to level is my guns. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Clock Lancet is what I'm going to be swapping my Pentagram with. I'm going to be taking this for late game as well, but this one we're not going to take until our weapons combine. It's unfortunate we're not getting the birds or the axe early game, but we're going to go ahead and just level our gun again. You know, leveling the guns are good because you've got to have your weapons at level 8 to evolve them. So, and for the guns to combine them, they got to both be at level 8. So the guns are really tricky to level. They're definitely like a late game item. Okay, just more gun levels. This is fine. It makes it pierce a little bit, which is helpful. I'm not entirely sure how the piercing works with. All right, here's a chest. Here's a chest. Chest. For those who don't know, you can push escape and skip the chest animation. This stage, just like most stages, you can't get evolutions from chest until after the 10-minute mark. I know there are some stages you can evolve items early, like the Milk Factory, but for the Bone Zone, it's the normal way. You can't use chest for evolutions until after 10 minutes, so there's no reason to skip a chest early game. Let's go ahead and do more Attract Orb for quicker. Oh shoot! Damn it! I took damage. I hate those. I hate those things. They fly in for you. You're not ready for it, and if you don't have something like Garlic or the King Bible, those can really get really dangerous. All right, we don't want any of these, so we're gonna. I don't want to level Spinach this early. That's like a wasted level up. I could re-roll and hope for a gun level up. We're at 4 minutes. We've got 6 minutes to go until the evolutions begin. We're just gonna go with Spinach, whatever. Alright, here's the Red Skeletons. Red Skeletons, like, revive. For those of you that have played Castlevania, which this game is apparently heavily inspired by, it's got a lot of callbacks to Castlevania, and yeah, the Red Skeletons, they keep reviving. They're kind of a pain in the ass. But when you kill them, they do drop experience gems, so that's good. Alright, here's the Lightning Ring. As you see, it does synergize with the Duplicator, but we're not going for that. Because I tried it last game and it didn't work. My god, where are the birds and where are the axes? I want to get birds and axes for more weapons, and we're not being offered any of them. On the other hand, our guns are actually almost leveled. We don't have the Tiramisu yet, though, and that's going to be a problem. You have to have the evolution item to combine the guns. And Tiramisu, like I mentioned, is kind of rare. There's Santa Water combines with the Attract Orb, but that's for later. You know, I could take an early Santa Water and just do the Axe later instead, because Axe isn't good early either. Maybe I'd do that. I don't know. So we can go for late game Axes, early game Santa Water, but Santa Water is not good early game. We're gonna stick to the plan. Yeah, because Axes are good for killing bosses, and I really want Axes. It's not being offered, so I don't know. We'll just level up the other gun, the blue gun and the red gun. All right. Let's see here. Alright, we're almost at 5 minutes when it balls. Okay, here's Crown. Crown goes with the pentagram to evolve it, but we're not going pentagram. Alright. The red gun is level 8, so the red gun is finished. We still got... Oh, shoot! Alright, no, we're good, we're good. Alright, so 5 minutes, more stuff starts spawning. These little shooters, and this is when it gets annoying. Because the fireballs from the little skull pillars are the same color as my bouncing bullets, and it's hard to tell which one is which. Like, your own bullets won't hurt you, but the enemy's fireballs do hurt. Thankfully, the bouncing bullets will destroy the fireballs, so mostly it's okay, but I've run into many fireballs thinking it's my own bullet and not been okay. Alright. Now we're okay for the moment. Alright. Give me a level up. Level 20, so we've got 20% might at this point from our passives. Alright, okay, so the duplicator only has 2 levels, and each level adds a whole new projectile. We're gonna go duplicator. This would be a lot better if we had axes. We'd shoot more axes, because shooting more bullets is kind of whatever. We shoot so many anyway, but shooting more axes would be great, but we're not being offered it. Rune Tracer is also an amazing item, but the evolution item for Rune Tracer is the armor, and armor, I feel like it's not the greatest. It's better to just not get hit as opposed to trying to mitigate the damage, because you can't heal it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and take a second level of Duplicator, which also finishes off the Duplicator, and now it won't show up in level up rewards anymore, which makes it a little bit easier to find the items we do want. Alright, ooh. So... Aha, you missed me. Alright, so we're starting to get swarmed a little bit. This gets a little dangerous, but it's okay. Yeah, okay, still not being offered any axes, any birds, and those are both in my plan for the final build, and it's making me a little nervous. No tiramisu either. I'm more worried about the tiramisu, because we're going to get the 10 minutes, it looks like, and we're not going to have a tiramisu, and I'm not going to be able to evolve my guns, and that's going to be a problem. Okay, there's a chest. I'll go ahead and grab this for a free item upgrade. Oh, the gun! Awesome, awesome. Yeah, the item upgrade you get from a chest is random, and that was great that I got the gun. Okay, so none of these are in the final build plan, so we're going to have to use a reroll. Go ahead and reroll. Okay, gun level up. 2 rerolls left, that's okay. By the time we get our final build, we don't need rerolls anymore, so it'll be fine. Still no tiramisu, though. Alright, let's see here. No tier. There's armor. Okay, let's go ahead and level up the guns. 2 more levels of the gun, 1 more tiramisu, 3.5 minutes remaining until the 10-minute boss spawns, and we can do evolution. Oh, watch out. And also at 10 minutes when the stalker spawns. Because I'm not going pentagram, I have literally no way to kill the stalker. Alright, attract orb. Oh, watch out. Alright, red skulls. Uh-oh, swarm. Watch. Get me out of here. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Alright, I'm taking damage. This is not good. Yeah, because the stalker at 10 minutes is probably going to kill me once or twice. We do have 2 resurrections, so that'll be okay. Oh my god. Let's go spinach. It's not what I wanted. Spinach is good early game, or good late game, not so much early game. Although, then again, we aren't... Just, damn it. Get out of here. Alright. Oh, axe and tiramisu. Okay, so tiramisu is way more important. Way more important. Because that's for our evolution. So the good news is, now we only need 2 gun evolutions, and we're ready for the 10-minute mark. So we got it, because tiramisu is very rare. Axes aren't really that rare, honestly. We just haven't gotten offered it until now. But that's fine. We'll grab axe later. This turn is definitely tiramisu, or tiramisu. Alright, so now we need 2 more gun levels, and we'll be ready for the evolution at 10 minutes. If we can get there, damn it. Alright, let's go bigger area for bigger bullets. And area will be really good with the axes if we can ever get an axe. Okay. Get over here. There's a bunch of level up crystals over here. Like I am running out of room. So, okay. So part of the... Oh my god, there's the bird too. Okay, so there's one of the birds. So, the black bird. We're at 8 minutes. I really want to get this. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the bird while it's offered because we need that leveled up. Yeah, so normally when I make a build, I usually do like at least one AoE around my character. For example, Garlic, Mana Song, or King's Bible. So I have like a little shield around my character. I'm not going for any of those in this run because I'm going for like a late game build with double evolved bird and double evolved pistol. This is a very, very late game focused build, which is making the early game quite tricky. But thankfully, the ricocheting bullets that I picked with the Arcana are fine. Let's go ahead and grab the bird while it's available. Now, the birds suck. The birds just suck absolutely in the early game. They're only good after being evolved. But the birds, when you evolve them, are really good. Also, just like the guns, when the birds evolve, they combine into one, the black and the white bird. We haven't actually found the white bird yet. They combine into the Vandalier, which again frees up a weapon slot. So by using the final in-game form of the guns and the bird, we almost kind of sort of have like 8 weapons, which is really powerful. But of course, it takes a long time to build to that, which is why it's a late game build. But I think that's more important for the Bone Zone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab the gun. I've seen online people love the cats. I don't like the cats. I tried them like twice. I did not like the cats. They just seemed a pain in the ass to deal with. They also attack you sometimes if your luck is low. They can turn on you. So screw you, cats. We're going guns. All right, another load. Okay, so there's the bird. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the second Tiramisu. This is a completely worthless level up. We don't need this anytime soon. But by leveling it up to 2, it won't be offered anymore, so it'll make the next level up more likely to be something we actually want. So we're going to go ahead and just take the second level up Tiramisu, even though it doesn't really do anything for us right now. Alright, there's the 8-minute boss, this little brown skeleton, and he's very bulky. He's on my bottom right. If you can see him, he's not dying. I'm trying to kill him with the gun bullets, because I want that chest, and hopefully that chest gets oh my god, gets my... Okay, super chest, awesome, awesome. Sometimes chests will have 3 items in it, sometimes, like this, it'll have 5 items in it. So this is awesome. You can't skip the animation on super chest. Hopefully one of them is the gun, so... Alright, 2 spinach levels, 2 bird levels, and the hellfire. So no gun, that's fine. I think that maxes out our spinach, actually. Spinach level 5, yeah, so that actually won't be in levels anymore. Alright, so 1.5 minutes left until the 10-minute boss spawns. Also the Stalker, my god. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that Stalker. I don't want to bother leveling the birds yet. I think well, sure, I'll start leveling the birds. Why not? Yeah, I think I was saying earlier and I got interrupted. The birds are pretty bad early game. They're definitely a late game item when they combine. Like early game they basically do nothing. They shoot like a little small weak laser every now and then. There's an axe. Oh shoot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish off the guns. That way we are absolutely ready for the boss at 10-minute mark, and we can evolve our guns the second we kill that boss. Oh, here's the axe though. Ooh. I might not be offered the axe again for a while. Okay, we're gonna grab the axe for now. That way we guarantee have the axe locked in. Now the axes are also another relatively weak item at low levels because they're small area, but axes are amazing. Amazing. Let me turn the sound down a little bit. Axes are amazing after you evolve them into Death Spiral, but we're not gonna be there for a while. We're gonna. Oh shoot. Oh, there's the gun. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so there. Guns are now ready for the 10-minute boss. Here's the 9-minute swarm. Oof. But these aren't too bad. They're not bad. Our ricocheting bullets are tearing them up. All right. So go ahead and level the birds because the birds are another. The Hellfire is the Fire Wand is actually okay at low levels. It's still pretty high damage. It's better at high level, obviously. Let's go ahead and level the birds. Our attract orb is pretty high rank at this point, so we're good. There's a red gem. Let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, so let's get the axes leveled up. The axes are a lot better at high levels, and that'll be really good. Okay, bird again. All right, 30 seconds until the first boss spawns, but the Stalker is going to spawn too. And my God, the Stalker without the pentagram which is the only way to kill the Stalker, is going to be a pain in the... Okay. There's the pentagram too, but no. We got to save that last weapon slot for the white bird. It's not offered yet. Let's grab that last attract orb for really big pickup radius. We don't have to be risky about picking up stuff. Alright. 15 seconds until... we're not going magic wand. Let's go ahead and level axe. Yeah, because like I said, axes are pretty good for killing bosses because they're high damage, and axes you can actually aim. You cannot aim the Hellfire, it's just random. Axes you can aim, so 10 seconds. There's the clock lancet, but not yet. We'll go ahead and level the wand. Alright, another level. Okay, so the Blackbird's done. Ooh, I guess we'll go Fire Wand here. Wow, a lot of levels. Let's go ahead and grab axe again. Alright, 3 seconds. And there's the Stalker, that green guy. You cannot kill him without the pentagram. When the Stalker appears on his proper level, the Milk Factory, you can kill him by slamming a minecart into him. But on this level, there are no minecarts, so the only way to kill him is the pentagram, which is irritating. So he's going to be coming after us for a while. Oh shoot, here he comes. And there's the 10-minute boss, that brown skeleton. Okay, so we got to kill that brown boss, that brown skeleton, while the Stalker is harassing us. So this is going to be a huge headache. You can't hurt the Stalker. Only pentagram can hurt the Stalker. So we got to try to kill... Oh, shoot. Go away. Go away. Okay, we're going to retreat for a minute. We're going to circle back. Oh, shoot. Okay. Where's the white bird? Damn. Alright, let's go ahead and fire wand. We got to kill that skeleton to upgrade our guns. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go ahead. Get... Boom. Boom. Upgraded guns. Now this is going to be amazing. I love the upgraded guns. So we focused on it straightforward. Guns have been combined, and because the guns are combined, we have a new weapon slot. So now we can grab either the Santa Water or the Clock Lancet. I'd like to grab the Clock Lancet next. We still need the white bird as well. Okay, so the double upgraded guns, instead of shooting pistols, now we have like a permanently active circular laser cannon. But the big reason I love the gun so much, it slows down enemies. The laser bolts slow enemies and stun them sometimes, I think. I don't know. Alright, there's our upgraded guns. Now we're like just lasering everything. It's so good. Unfortunately, it's kind of like a wide range beam, and it's a little bit worse for like close range stuff. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Santa Water right now. Santa Water is pretty garbage at low levels, but we might start focusing on the Santa Water for now. Okay, Stalker, please go away. The Stalker only follows you for about 2 or 3 minutes, then he goes away and loses interest. So thankfully the Stalker will not be harassing us for much longer. Alright, where is the freaking white bird? Alright, we'll go Hellfire again. I'd really love the axes to get upgraded to give us some like close range protection, because the Death Spiral, did the Stalker already lose interest? Alright, Stalker's gone. Thankfully the Stalker is now gone. Now the next Stalker type enemy is the Drowner. The Drowner will appear at the 20-minute mark. But he's not a problem. There's the Clock Lancet, but we need that last weapon slot open for the white bird, who is just MIA. Where is our white bird? Alright, well Hellfire is ready to be upgraded. And there's a boss, because that boss is actually the Arcana boss, not an upgrade boss. So we'll be getting a new Arcana from him in a second. Okay, yes, we're ready to upgrade the Hellfire wand. So I guess the next upgrade boss we find will be for Hellfire. Alright. So the lasers, I mean, they're really good, but they're not super great for like single target stuff. Axes are better for that. Alright, here's our Arcana. Hopefully, please offer me the Slash Arcana. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, we're doing so good. Slash Arcana, let's go for it. That makes our axes critical. Now, axes aren't really a big deal right now, but once we get Death Spiral, that's going to be a huge chunk of our overall damage. But we got to get axes leveled up. Alright, alright, axe level 6, so 2 more levels on axes and we can evolve it. Unfortunately, Hellfire is also ready for evolution, so the next evolve chest we get is going to be competing with, oh, this is bad. Alright, reroll. Where is our white bird? Damn. Alright, Candelabra, let's go ahead and grab that. Why is the white bird hiding from me? We need that to combine both the birds to get the Vandalier. Alright. And as you can see, like, the special effects are getting, like, amped up. Yeah, Once we get to like the 25-minute mark, like the screen is just going to be flooded with special effects. It's kind of crazy. Makes it hard to see too. So come on, let's see. So right now we're doing good. The laser cannon is like really a late game item. It's really, you're not really kind of expected to have the laser cannon already crafted this early. So that's why we're kind of like destroying with the laser cannon right now. It's just like melting the screen. Later though, when the waves are balanced for like really end game items, it'll be a lot harder. We took a ton of damage right there, which is not good. We do have the regeneration power up though from the passive power up menu, so I'll heal a little bit. Okay, candelabra. Now we really got to get that white bird soon, and shoot. All right. I hate the little firing guys, especially not having death spiral yet. Like if we can get a death spiral from the upgraded axes, we'll be doing a lot better. But all right, you're killing me, birds. You're killing me. All right, Santa water. All right, axes are ready for evolution. We just need an evolved chest. Man, we got to get those birds. Damn it, because I need clock lance it for like the final waves, and we got to get that soon. All right, come on. There's clock lance. We can't take them until we take the freaking birds. Damn it. All right, let's go Santa water again. Where's our evolution upgrade chest, dude? Where's the bosses? Come on. We need an evolution chest. Oh shoot! I hate these little flying guys. Still no birds. This is killing me. This is gonna ruin my end game build if I can't get those birds. Like being stuck with just here's the boss. All right, let's gonna kill him. Stand under the bosses to kill him with axes because axes are really powerful. There we go. All right. Hopefully it upgrades the axes, but also Hellfire is available for upgrade, so it might take Hellfire. Oh, damn it, it picked Hellfire. Hellfire is really good, don't get me wrong. It's just, I didn't want it. That's just like raw damage. You can't aim the Hellfire. It's random targeting, so it's not like, it can't like save you from a specific enemy when it's really close to you, whereas the axes are just a circular AoE radius, which is a lot better for survival. Oh my god. Santa water. Still no white birds. White birds is literally the last item for our build. Okay, Santa water is ready to level. There's the white bird, Peach 1, or Pichoni. I don't know how to say that. Okay, so we got to get this bird. Oh my god, look at the left side. That was literally we had no level ups remaining except for we were forced to pick a new item. We could have re-rolled one more time, but man, we almost didn't get our final build. Now we've got the birds. Okay, so once we get the birds leveled up and evolved and combined, that'll free up another weapon slot, which I'm going to use for hopefully Clock Lancet. If I can't get Clock Lancet, Laurel is an okay secondary choice. As you see, now the only level up option is the bird. So we got to get the birds leveled and hopefully evolve next. So we need 6 more levels. 13 minutes. All right, the 15-minute boss is pretty easy, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see here. Oh man, the guns are so freaking good upgraded. Look at this. We're just like mowing everything down. All right, birds. I love the upgraded guns. Definitely my favorite weapon. They're a little pain in the ass to build though. And if you're not playing Pugnala, then you don't start with the guns. You got to find both the guns, evolve both the guns, and get a tiramisu, which is a rare accessory. So yeah, making the guns is definitely a little bit harder than making other stuff. Alright. So we're doing good for now. Yeah, the upgraded guns are still like hard carrying us right now. The Hellfires are nice as well too. The bouncing Hellfires. Actually, Hellfires aren't bouncing. We didn't pick that Arcana. All right, 15-minute mark in just a second. All right, birds are leveled. We have no level up remaining. So when you have no level ups remaining, all right, here's another boss. Okay, hold on. We gotta focus. Let me get under him for the axes. The axes to hit him. All right, get him axes. Now, fingers crossed that it upgrades the birds. That way we get another weapon slot. Birds, please combine to Vandalier. Let's go. Oh my god, we are on a roll! Okay, so the birds are upgraded, which makes them actually good, because the birds are pretty terrible until you upgrade them. Now it combines both the birds into the Vandalier, which is amazing. It shoots like these rainbow lasers around a circle around your character. They're really strong. They're really, really strong. Also, now we have a new weapon slot. Alright, so I could go Lightning Ring, which is not the worst idea, but no, we're gonna level up Vandalier. There's my planned build is complete. That is exactly the build that I wanted, is Clock Lancet and Santa Water for my second two upgraded free slots from the guns and the birds. Okay, so hopefully this works out for a 30-minute clear and gives me the last achievement, and I will have successfully 100% completed Vampire Survivors. At the current time, like I said, it is an early access game, and they're adding more content every patch. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. So, yeah, each patch they add like new characters, new stages, new weapons, etc. But at the current time, I'll be complete. Oh, green skeletons, son of a freak. This is. And our axes aren't upgraded yet either. Upgraded axes are a really big deal for pushback. Also, the upgraded Santa Water to make these little holy water fields a lot stronger. These red skeletons. Go ahead and upgrade the Clock Lancet again for more freeze. The Clock Lancet freezes enemies, by the way, which for these enemies that die in like 1 second is not a big deal. That's more of a late game pick when we start getting swarmed by like golems and all that just take a ton of health to die, and just they killed me. That's why I have not successfully completed this, is because the final wave I died at 29 minutes 30 seconds on my last attempt, and it was so depressing. But that's when I had a different build, and I changed up my build, and we're doing good for now. Alright. We need some upgrade chests. Is there a chest on the screen somewhere? No. If there's actually a chest that a boss dropped and you didn't pick it up, it'll be showing on like a little arrow on the side of your screen. So you don't have to worry about missing a chest. Just look for an arrow on the side of your screen, and that'll tell you where the chest is that you forgot to pick up. Alright, there's a boss right there. And these skeletons. Alright, hopefully this boss. You see how the boss is frozen? That's Clock Lancet. Clock Lancet stops him in time. It's so good. Alright, so we've currently got Holy Water and Axes available for upgrade. Okay, Holy Water, that's fine, that's fine. So now we have Labora. That's really good. So these little holy water ponds will start converging and making like a holy water lake around my character. So as you see, these little white fields, that's the holy water. And as long as we're standing in that, it'll basically like make us almost immune to projectiles, because the holy water will kill the projectiles. Also, all these small weak enemies just melt in the holy water. So all we really got to worry about, as long as we stick to our little holy water lake, is the strong enemies. Alright. 17. So at 20 minutes, the Drowner will spawn. The Drowner, just like the Stalker, can only be killed by the Pentagram. And I didn't go Pentagram in this build. Alright, so we need one more boss for our last upgrade, and then we just need our final Arcana, and our build will be literally complete. And at that point, we can just like camp in our lake and hope that our build was successful. And boom, everything is upgraded. So at this point, all level ups will now give you either gold or chicken. Like I mentioned, this is the only way you can really heal in this stage, is now all level ups beyond maxing your build are chicken or floor bag. We don't need healing, so we'll just grab money. I don't need money anymore either, because I've bought literally all the power-ups. I farmed the library for money for a few days, and the library is so good for farming money. And yeah, I bought all the currently available power-ups. But the game isn't early access. They're probably going to add more over time. But yeah, we're pretty good. So at this point, we're mostly on autopilot. Our build is done. We're not on the final waves yet. So these are like, you know, the 10 to 20 minute waves. So we can kind of like just sit here almost. And as long as we don't have any like quick running bosses at us, we'll be good. So this might not be the most exciting to watch at this point, but I actually don't want to keep leveling too much because the enemies scale with your level. And while Pugnala does scale his attack, his attack power with level, it doesn't scale as fast as the enemy. So you actually don't. Oh shoot! Okay, so we can't just stand still because, like I said, the strong. Oh, there's the boss. Because strong enemies will not die. All right, and there's our death spiral. The last item is one of the best items I built. Death spiral. So now we're gonna have a circular explosion of like scythes that constantly go off, and they bounce. Remember how I said the first Arcana we picked enabled bouncing for bullets? It also enables bouncing for death sight. So that's really good, especially late in the game, once all the enemies start converging and swarming you and getting really close. Death Spiral will bounce back and forth in that little small, gang, and it'll really help out. All right, so in 10 seconds, we get the Drowner spawn. Now, the Drowner is not nearly as bad as the Stalker. As long as you just keep moving upwards, the water won't bother you. And here's the Drowner. There's the boss as well. Where's the Drowner? The Drowner, okay, the Drowner will be here in a minute. He's not here yet. And the boss is frozen. So this is why I love Clock Lancet for freeze. Okay, he's not freezing permanently, though. It freezes bosses, which is awesome. And bosses are pretty bulky. All right. So at this point, chests are literally just for money. There's really nothing to worry about chests anymore. We don't need any more evolutions. Where's the Drowner? The Drowner, I thought he comes to... Oh, there he is. There he is. You see in the bottom left corner? That little blue Reaper? He's spawning water to... Oh my god, we got a red gem. He's spawning water, as you see. He's slowly drowning the stage. You got to keep moving up so you don't get drowned, which is not that big a deal. It's really not that big a deal. Just don't lose anything. Don't like miss a chest below you. So just keep moving north, and eventually, just like the Stalker, the Drowner gives up. Yeah, the Stalker is way more of a problem than the Drowner is. Okay, so at either 21 or 22 minutes, we're gonna get our final Arcana boss for the last Arcana. I'm not sure which one I'd like. Green. I hate green skeletons. They're so quick. All right, they're actually not that strong though. All right, there's the Arcana boss. I think I'd like to get Hellfire maybe, or the Hellfire, or the Blasting Heart of Fire Arcana. I don't know. We'll see what we get once he dies. If that's blue skeleton to the top right of me. I don't want to get too close, but he is frozen. All right, here's our last Arcana. Let's see what we're offered. I'm not really sure which one I want. All right, what do we offer? We're offered... There's the healing one, maybe. Waltz of Pearls. We're using Hellfire. Okay, so this would make Hellfire bounce, and that's... Bouncing Hellfire is pretty good. I don't care about that. And here's Awake. Okay, so... This... So it's between Waltz of Pearls or Awake. Awake gives me 3 extra revives. That's really good for the last 30 seconds, because we're going to be dying in the last 30 seconds. I think I'm going to go with Awake for 3 extra resurrections. This is good for DPS. I think our DPS is kind of fine. So we're going to go with this for more resurrections to try to make the final minute tolerable. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to not pick up level up orbs. I don't want to scale my character too much. Like I said, the enemy's health is based on your character level. So once your build is complete, you don't really want to keep leveling, because at that point you're just like powering up. It's good for money, by the way. When you're farming money, level as far as you can, because each level up is an option for a money bag. But when you're just trying to beat a stage, leveling up past the point where your build is finished is not good, because you're gonna just power up the enemies. Okay, red skeletons, not a big deal. Yeah, like this build is crazy strong, I think. I think maybe if you're not doing the Bone Zone where enemies scale infinitely and keep getting stronger, then replacing the Clock Lancet with Mana Song, and replacing... What accessory could we replace for the skull? I guess, technically speaking, this build doesn't really have to have the Empty Tome, The empty tome is used for evolving the magic wand. We didn't pick the magic wand. We're only using the empty tome for the cooldown reduction. I guess cooldown reduction isn't super critical for this build. Like the lasers don't need it. The Bandolier doesn't really need it. Cooldown reduction is really good for the Death Spiral and the Hellfire, but it's not required. And yeah, like I said, once your build is complete, you can kind of just almost AFK it a little bit. You got to still pay attention, because you know, the quick enemies can get to you, the strong enemies can get through your defense. You got to move a little bit. But once we get to about minute 27 or so, it's going to start getting crazy. So we need to get that 30-minute mark. We do have about 6 more minutes until we get a victory, and hopefully I can get it. I think this time we're going to get it. I'm pretty confident in this build. Last time I didn't have Labora, or the Holy Water Lake, and that Holy Water Lake is going to be so good for that final Zerg rush. Yeah, I had Pentagram, and Pentagram is amazing. There's a chest. I don't care about that chest. All it is money. We're not even going to move. Pentagram is super good for like farming and for killing, because Pentagram kills everything in the screen instantly, guaranteed. Everything just dies. Boom, all dead. But the problem with Pentagram is it's so slow. It only goes off once per minute by default. With the cooldown tome, it goes off once per 30 seconds, and that wasn't enough. In my last real attempt, the Pentagram like went off at something like 29, 22 or something. So the next one was going to go off at like 5 seconds before I died. It would have gone off. But at that point, it was too late. So it's just too slow to save you on, or save me on the final bit. All right, so at 25 minutes, we're going to get a rush. So 20 seconds until that happens. As you see, the enemies are getting closer at this point. They're getting bulkier. They're surviving more. I'm trying to intentionally not level up anymore. We're level 103. I don't want to level any more than this if I don't have to, because it's going to make this enemy stronger, but our weapons won't get more power. Actually, they will, because Pugnala does have the Might passive. If you look on the right side, our Might is at 177%, which is insane. That is super ridiculously high. Most characters have like 50-ish Might. So Pugnala and using like spinach and all that, that's why our damage is so high, because he scaled, one of them, with every single level up. So leveling on Pugnala is not the worst, but most characters, there's a boss on the bottom right, but that brown skeleton, if he gets too close to us, the clock lancer will freeze him, it'll be okay. Yes, we're fine. Did he die? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is on the right side, he's teleporting. That little brown, he's frozen. The little brown, well, he's blue right now on the right side, and come on, dude, die. You see how bulky they are? He's not even, still not dead. Dude, he's getting, will you please die? There you go, he's finally dead. Okay. What they even saying? Oh yeah, the Pentagram didn't say anything. Is that what I was talking about? I don't know. I lost track of what I was talking about because I was focused on that little skeleton dying. The enemies are getting closer, so 28 minutes is when the really, really thick guy starts spawning. Alright. And we might have to start like just running around like crazy to avoid stuff, but for the moment, okay, there's projectiles. Okay, okay, the swarms are getting stronger. The last 5 minutes are insane. This is why I wanted Vandaliers, the double bird. You see that little arc of like rainbow shooting? That's the Vandalier. That's the bird. The bird is shooting those rainbow lasers, and that's really good for these little like close encounter enemies. All right. Also, the reason the enemies are walking so slow is the lasers. Lasers slow the enemies down, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So 3.5 minutes until we have a victory. And we're doing good. We're doing good for the moment. Yeah, you know, this build is designed for AoE. I didn't take any of the single target stuff. I didn't take the daggers. I didn't take the magic wand. Those are all like single target weapons, which are really good for killing bosses and all. But for this stage, you need AoE. All right, 27 minutes. So the swarm's getting a little bit stronger. 3 minutes to go. For the moment, our defenses are holding. That Holy Water Lake was a really big help. Yeah, it's really okay. They're getting closer though. Yeah, last time I had Pentagram instead of the Holy Water. I also had Lightning Ring instead of the Clock Lancet, which I think was a mistake. Clock Lancet freezes enemies that gets close to us, so that's going to be really good. All right, we killed another boss, but we're not moving. I don't care. I don't care about gold. This is just for trying to win. And the enemies are starting to get a little bit closer. At 28 minutes, it's when it starts getting crazy. At 29 minutes, they go all in. At 29:30 is when the insanity starts. So we're getting there. All right. Okay. So a few seconds. I'm trying to watch. I think a boss spawns at 28 minutes. I don't remember. All right. Yeah. Here comes the swarm. Okay, for those of you that played StarCraft, this is like the Zerg Rush stage. If you played like the early StarCraft mission, where you survive for like 30 minutes, and the last 2 minutes, like the Zerg just go crazy. This is the go crazy part. At 29 minutes, it gets worse. At 29:30, it gets insane. But I think our Holy Water Lake is going to be the solution here. That was definitely a good swap. Yeah, so Pentagram, if I had it, Pentagram would be going off and killing these swarms, and the whole screen would just die instantly. But then we'd have 30 seconds of Pentagram being on cooldown and nothing to stop the swarm like our Holy Water Lake is. Alright, so a minute 15. I'm pretty sure we're good. We're going to be good. Alright. 8 seconds until the swarm gets stronger. There's another boss chest. Wow. Our Hellfires are not bouncing because we didn't pick that Arcana. I picked the Revival. Okay, okay. They're getting close. We've got to survive for 50 more seconds. Alright. I picked up a level up gem. Damn it, I didn't want to. Okay. Okay, so the Clock Lancet is freezing a lot of the enemies. That's very helpful as well. The Clock Lancet is definitely helping. Okay, so 8 seconds until it gets even more insane, and we might start dying. And I might just like haul ass and run. I don't know where I'm gonna run though. I don't know. Okay. Last 30 seconds. This is when they get very strong, and they get a huge health boost. But our bouncing death spirals are definitely pushing them back. That is helping a large amount. Vandalier is also keeping that little area around us clear with those rainbow lasers. Oh, we're not even gonna die. This is gonna be so good. Well, there it is. This build successfully completed the Bone Zone. We win. And here comes Death. Death is like, yeah, you're over. We've got a bunch of revives left, so we're just gonna be like reviving for a minute. And I can grab some level up stuff because why not? Death is frozen from Clock Lancet, which is awesome. I'll just grab this for money. Triple chest, because they actually will be adding more stuff in future patches, so this money will be helpful. It's not helpful right now because I've already bought. Oh my god, a lot of level ups. Come on. Yeah, we had a bunch of EXP crystals just like sitting there on the border that I didn't want to pick up while doing this because this would make the enemies just really, really bulky. Here comes Death. Oh my god. He's coming. He's on the way. Alright. There we go. Let's grab some money. We got a little field of money around us. Oh, Death killed us again. Yeah, Death is basically like a one-hit kill. But Death can be frozen by the Clock Lancet, so he's frozen currently. It gives me time to grab all this stuff. Damn it, we died again. It's fine. It's fine about dying. You're supposed to die. You're supposed to die after 30 minutes. And oh, there's another chest. Grab it. Why not? More money. And at this point, we can go ahead and finish dying. All right. And we died again. You can actually kill Death, and that's how you unlock the Death character. But you can't kill him like a traditional way. The way I did it was I used the guide from Nathaniel. Never Nathaniel. He posted a guide how to kill Death. It's kind of like a cheese. You cheese him by getting units stuck in like the geometry, and you can kill Death at like level 2. It's a whole cheese build, but you know it's awesome and it works, and that's what I use to kill Death. Now we have 2 deaths. You have more deaths spawn every minute, and they like overwhelm you, and you're basically gonna die eventually. All right, I think we're out of. I think it's a last revive. Yeah, we're now out of revivals. So there it is. We successfully completed the Bone Zone on Hyper Mode. There it is. Last achievement. I have completed all achievements in this game 100%. So here's our breakdown. So as we can see, Death Spiral did the most, even though it was the last upgraded item in our entire kit. We didn't even upgrade Death Spiral until minute 10:37. No, we didn't upgrade Death Spiral until like the 20-minute mark or so. It still was our #1 damage dealer. Death Spiral on that stage is crazy good. This is good, period. It's one of my favorite weapons, is the Death Spiral. The Fiergy, which is our laser cannon, did 12 million damage. It's not the highest damage. The reason I love the Fiergy is because it slows the enemies. It basically slows the entire screen. It makes it a lot easier to survive and dodge stuff. Other big damage dealers were Hellfire. Didn't do a ton of damage, to be honest here. Ugh. Labora. Now, Labora has low damage, but the reason Labora is so good, like I said, it makes that field around your character of like the Holy Water Lake, and it kills off the weak enemies, allowing your Clock Lancet to freeze things like enemies that break through. Vandalier did 6 million. Which is, again, that's more for surrounding your unit and like a little small safety field. But yeah, that's it. Unlocks 88 out of 88. I have completed every single achievement in the game at the current time of early access. So I'm really looking forward to when they come out with the final version. Because, you know, like I said, each patch they add more and more content, and it's fun. It's, you know, it's a cheap game. I think the game's like $5 on Steam, or maybe even $3. It's really cheap. It's a pretty simple game, but it's fun. You know, I had fun unlocking all the characters. You start off with just one character unlocked, Antonio, and you unlock all the rest. And each character plays differently. They all have a different starting weapon, and they all have different passives. Probably my favorite character, like Pugnala, is good for that kind of stage. But honestly, my favorite character overall is probably, I like a few of them. Who's my favorite character? I would say probably, I guess Porta is really, I mean, not Porta, Arc is really fun for the cooldown reduction. I actually use Mortaccio a lot for the projectile bonus, because more projectiles are awesome. Yeah, I don't know. The game's fun. I actually enjoy a lot of characters. Pugnala is really strong. Anyhow, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to show you guys a run. I now completed Vampire Survivors. Hope it's been enjoyable. See you next time.